Doctors at UW Health say that the Omicron variant is so contagious, you can actually catch it in mere seconds, compared to the original form of COVID, which would take at least 15 minutes of contact. When the pandemic began, the CDC said COVID exposure was considered as 15 minutes or more, less than 6 feet away from someone infected with the virus. Health experts at UW Health say Omicron doesn't follow that rule.
If it was under 15 minutes, you were unlikely to get infected. And I think that message hasn't necessarily been updated as we've had more contagious variants. So like 15 minutes is no longer at all pertinent.
This variant spreads at a much faster rate.
Right now with Omicron, we don't measure contact times in minutes. It's in seconds. If you're around someone for 10, 30 seconds in close proximity who has Omicron, you're exposed to Omicron enough to get you infected.
Infection people continue to be tested for at Hyatt Pharmacy. Some unsure what to think about Omicron.
I was not necessarily fearful. I mean, I've heard that this variant is not as bad as the previous ones. So, I mean, it's just pretty much like a common flu now.
But doctors want to clarify, Omicron isn't to be taken lightly.
It's so contagious that instead of 100 people, you have 1,000 people infected. So now it doesn't matter that as a percentage, it sends less people to the hospital. The huge denominator, the huge number of people who are actually coming down with it is actually driving hospitalizations up.
Hospitalizations you can prevent by wearing a mask, being vaccinated, and getting tested to keep others safe.
Everybody has their own perspective on things, but I mean, it's always good to know about, what it is that you're going, especially if you're around a lot of people. Just get tested just to make sure that you're not spreading even more than what it already is.
Doctors say for those at-home rapid COVID tests, you should only use them as instructed. So that means only in your nose for now. Throat testing could become available, but that data simply isn't ready yet. Reporting outside Hyatt Pharmacy, Alex Corradetti, CBS 58 News.